Hello and welcome to Coastal Crafts. So I'm going to come on with some lovely Happymail first because it just literally arrived in the post this morning, and then I've got a Tonic haul, just a small one, and at the end I'm going to hopefully come back on once I've actually made up and used my Tonic haul so you can see the finished products. I don't always show the Happymail. I appreciate all of it. It just depends. If it comes the same time as a haul, then I quite often do it. If it doesn't, then quite often my temptation to save it is too difficult and I end up opening it up. But this one's from the lovely Kim, or I do believe it's from Kim. Kim, you forgot to put your name on it, but I'm pretty sure because I know what we were doing for our swap, and she's on Instagram, Cherry Kim, and she wrapped it in this gorgeous tissue paper. I really like this. When I think of Cherry Kim I only know her from the from online talking, and when I think of her name I always think of like sweets and candy and reds and pinks colours. I don't know if anyone else, sort of, when you think of a person, colours kind of come to mind. So this sort of symbolises how I picture her persona in my mind, bizarrely. I don't know if anyone else has that sort of way of thinking about people, but I love that. I'm going to reuse that. So she gave me loads of goodies. She obviously went absolutely crazy this time, so we'll look at all the goodies in a second. She's really spoilt me, but let's have a look at the pocket letter. So theme this time with hearts, and I love crafting with hearts. I don't think they have to be Valentine's Day. I use them all year round, but look how pretty and how gorgeous are these doilies. And I like the way she seems to have cut hearts out of all sorts of different papers. Look, something like newspapers and things. Well, I don't like newspaper, but text. And this holographic paper is gorgeous as well, isn't it? Look how pretty that is. Such lovely papers. Really nice. And I love this. I love this kind of tinsel. I think I bought some like this when I went to the craft show. You probably remember better than I do. I love it. I have stashed it away because I'm going to try and save it for Christmas, because I only have one pack, but I think it's gorgeous. And inside she's put lots of goodies. I won't go through it all too much, we'll be here all day, but those are lovely, aren't they? And some washi tape strips. I feel a bit snuffly, but I think it's my allergies, so I remember to take some allergy tabs. Look at these, are nice tags because they've got little eyelets in them. I've never managed to do any eyelet, a big truck going by, any eyelet setting. There's some lovely sequins, and look at those, such pretty colours, and some little stickers. I find on the roads around here it's mostly tractors at the moment. The tractors are, and they're all going super fast. They're enjoying having the empty roads. They're not that empty. I mean, they're empty. They're not empty, but they are quieter. Look at those. Some of them are Alice in Wonderland, because I think everyone knows I'm an Alice in Wonderland massive fan. And then look, gorgeous colours. I just love anything really girly and sweet. And now I've tipped those out. So that's gorgeous. That goes into my pocket letter collection. But she's also put me in a whole load of goodies. She's put me in these bits which I recognise as being hunky-dory goodies. So we'll have a quick look. Of course, whenever you get things like it, they always they start to fall everywhere, don't they? They're really pretty. It's like coastal towns there. They're really nice, aren't they? But they are going to fall everywhere. Sort those out a bit later. And these I thought were quite fancy. They'd be really good on clothing, you know, like real studs. So I might make like a paper bag. I mean something a bit more, you know, one of those ones with a nice dye, and put those on to make it look like a handbag. I think that would look quite cool. And look, another goodie bag. This goodie bag is absolutely stuffed. And look at these gorgeous images. Those are cakes. Lots of like hunky-dory bits in here. We know I love my hunky-dory. That one's interesting because that's textured. Mangoes like coming from behind. What are you doing? Hey? Trying to come on the camera, do you? They're really pretty. Trying to go through it all fairly quickly. And I can spot in there, which is very exciting, a Winnie the Pooh ones. Yay! I love this. I love this one. And I am doing Winnie the Pooh swap with Pip next. So I'm very excited they will get used in that straight away. And some more gorgeous papers. So I don't know why she spoiled me so much this time, being very lucky. And some lovely plastic beads. Now, I quite like plastic beads. Now, I think they can be quite good for incorporating into your crafting, like with a tassel, with a couple of those on top. Looks really sweet. And she's also put in this goodie bag. Craziness. And I love the way this bag matches. And this is going to be difficult to go through, but all these lovely die cuts. These ones I adore. I love birds. And lots of sentiments. I'm going to just drop them everywhere if I go through it too much. But they're really nice, aren't they? I'm going to be using those very soon, I think. So, Kim, we might have to do a bird-themed swap. And they're gorgeous, aren't they? We'll put that to the side. I'll put that here. And then even on top of that, she's also going to be some gold sequins. Lovely big bag. And I really want to do some more shaker projects. And some lovely washi tapes. Look at these. How pretty are they? Really pretty colour on that one. And a cool pen that's got pineapples on. That's perfect for summer. I'm really in summer mode at the moment. I'm not really thinking about doing Christmas cards. I know some people are doing Christmas cards, but that's not ready for that yet. So thank you very much, Kim. And I'm going to get working on our next swap. So from Tonic, I did a haul of their Wednesday die bundles, and they had 3 die sets for, it was about £30. So this is the first one that came in the bundle. It's a Verso die set called A Little Something Gift Box die set. And I was quite sad that I really wanted that concertina die set when the Wednesday die deal was doing those. And then when I went on to buy it, it was out of stock already. So I was kind of determined this time. And I never got the other one that's like a sewing box. That went out of stock as well really quickly. So I was like, I'm going to make sure I get this one. Pull it out and have a quick look and see what you get. So it's a really big die. So you get to make the box, you get loads of different decorative edges. You even get a cute little key to decorate it. And these ones are tags. I wonder if that could be, oh, that's a decorative bit, I think, on the tag. Or could that be a pocket, maybe? We'll have to have a look and see. And I think that must make the lid to it. So I shall be making that up and coming back on at the end of the video to show you these ones. So that's the first one that came in the bundle. The second one that came in the bundle is this one, which is quite exciting. I think I saw Poet Spice make this one up. And when you look at it, I think, oh, that's too difficult. And sometimes I get difficult die projects. I'm like, oh no, I can't bother to do it. But actually, when she made it up, it looked quite simple. Not quite simple. It looked easier than you imagined. And you don't necessarily have to put all the different add-on bits on. It could, you know, if you just do it with patterned paper, can look really effective as well. So it's to make a lovely gift box. We'll just open it up so we can see it a bit more clearly. Got to pop off these. Oh, they're quite cute. Does anyone ever do anything with these? Because you end up with quite a lot, don't you, if you like Tonic products? And I love Tonic products, as you probably realised. They just sell out so quickly on their website. So you get all of these. So this bit obviously makes the main bit, and then you've got your lid here, and it even comes with some like egg-shaped tags. So I think the idea is that you could put a little Easter egg in there, couldn't you? But I think you could put all sorts of things in and gift them. Be quite nice with like toiletry products. It's quite a nice little gift, isn't it, for a female friend? So that's exciting. I was thinking that looked a bit like a bumblebee, but it isn't. It's just a shape. And that one does say Easter. Something nice inside. Happy Easter. One. Oh, that's something nice inside. What's that one say? I'm curious now. Just because. Just because. That's reason enough. And the last one that came in the bundle. So these were 3 for, might have been like £31, £32. Something like that. So, you know, you're only really talking about £10 per set. And for these ones, because you're getting loads of dies inside, I was quite excited. I actually thought this one was going to be the same size as the others, even though I knew it was going to be small. Tiny Treasured Tome Box. So I thought this one, I really like the way, like it almost looks like a little book that opens up. So I don't know much. Intrigued to see what the size actually is on this. Because also I thought it was... How do you open this? Must be here. I thought it was going to be a similar size die set to the other two. There we go. And probably coming in cardboard is better for the environment, isn't it? So hopefully they will switch them all up. Also, that is quite iddy, isn't it? It's quite an iddy little box, but that's going to be quite cute. I'm just thinking, having those little dots there, what would that mean? Are there any examples of that? Oh, I see. They've laced it up there. It's quite fancy, isn't it? So you could lace it up. Love, gift, lots of little bits to decorate it. I am going to enjoy making these up. I was hoping it would, I'm not going to lie, I was hoping it would be a bit bigger, but that's still a really nice box. So I shall be back on in what will feel like no time at all, and hopefully show you all 3 projects. That's my plan for today. So hold on. So I have had a bit of time to play with the dies, and I'm back to show you what I've made. So first of all, we'll have a look at the little box die. So this one, so you can see I've just added magnet sheet to the back of this, and I think this is a new packaging, the cardboard, and I actually quite like it because it's quite nice to pull it in and out, and you haven't got the sharp cardboardy bits on there. So this one was the Tiny Treasured Home box die set. It did have one of these little scan it's for a video, so I thought, oh, that might be how you video of somebody making it up, but it was just some different examples. But I had a bit of a play, and I found this is such a cute set. I've kind of gone a bit crazy in the this lighting's a bit terrible. Let's try moving that around a bit. It is now the evening. Forgotten what I was saying. I had a bit of a play with this paper pad that I picked up in Hobby Lobby, and I forgot I had, and then I was looking through, I was like, this paper pad's gorgeous. So I had to get that one out to play with this. But there's the word gift, and I've added one of my poppers, those poppers I picked up on Amazon, just because I wanted it to close, but you wouldn't necessarily need that there. And you see how it opens up, and you get the little box a bit like a book. And of course I've gone a bit crazy with all the trim. That's what it looks like with the other piece that you could have on the front. And then I've had to go lacing up this bit, so it does make a cute little box. And I think that'd be making lots of those boxes would be really nice for Happymail. I've got a bit crazy with that one, but it is really cute. So that's that one. So I really like that one. Then I had to go at playing with the other box one. This one came in the plastic packaging. This was a little something gift box die set. I can hear a cat moving. I didn't even realise she was down there. No, Mango. And this is quite a bit bigger than the other box. Let's just do the little popper back up again, so you can see for comparison on size. This one is a lot smaller, but that I think so that is about an inch or a little bit less, so that might even go through as a large package. It's meant to be less than an inch to go through on the cheap postage. Quite possibly not, but that's what be a nice thing to go in Happymail, wouldn't it? So this one, and I did use a popper again on here. I went a bit of a different colour scheme to what I normally use, and more of a pink and blue and things. So I had a bit of sort of a yellowy brown colour, and I did use hot glue for speed. But I thought it was really cute. Really like that flower on the top. And then I've got another popper, so we open the popper, and it's very similar. It's made up in a different way, but it's got almost quite a similar opening to this one, although I do feel that one looks more like a little book. And inside was another version, with a version of the tags that come with it, just a little something. And I think that tag's really cute. So if I was giving that to somebody, I'd put the tag on the outside, but I thought I'd just put it in there to keep it safe. And that's a nice size for putting a little gift in as well, isn't it? So I really like that die set as well. And then the third die set was the Venetian Amphora die set, and this one required a little bit more card, a bit of a bigger set of cards, but it was nice and easy to put the base together and the lid. Like, making the main structure was really simple, and then it just meant die cutting some extra decoration pieces. Put that one on upside down, just noticing that. So I've added some jewels, but it's really pretty flower paper, which was from Hobbycraft. And then once I had it on, I noticed that these ones, this panel's birds, which is really pretty, and that one's roses, which is lovely. The lid isn't a perfect fit, that could just be me sort of making it quite quickly, but I added a bit of lace on, actually, partly just to give it a bit more stability. And then I was a little bit worried that it might look slightly like an urn, which is not the way that I obviously want to go with a gift box. So I did add on some jewels and some ribbon. And that's the lid. Isn't that pretty? And there's one of the tags, just because I think that's quite a nice tag. I thought I had another tag that I made up floating around from that, but I can't see that now. But yeah, I really like that one as well. I think that would make some really interesting gifts. Actually, if you filled that with sweets, that would be quite a nice gift, wouldn't it? Like a whole box of chocolates could go in there. You could just tip them all in, and then somebody could open that up. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Also, little toiletries and things. And you could fill it with tissue paper so you didn't see all the joins. But there we go. Those are my 3 projects using the Wednesday Day deal from Tonic. So there'll be another one coming up this Wednesday. So not bad, I think, for about £30. And yeah, I shall see you next time.